Hello everyone, my name's Lyric. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to do a tarot love message for the sun sign of Libra. We're going to start with looking at the energy from the Divine Feminine and also the Divine Masculine and the connection as well. Okay, 1 second. This looks like a freaking, ooh, scary. Okay, I wonder what that's all about. Okay. Interesting. So for the Divine Feminine, I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Queen of Swords. So at this time, the Divine Feminine has a lot to be grateful for. She has been working really hard in her 3D life, just getting her monies up, showing up for work every day, putting stuff aside, investing in herself, investing into her family, investing into her wants and desires, and that work has paid off here with this Ten of Pentacles, and she understands about gratitude today because of all the work that she's put in to be in the place that she's at today. This Sun card here, definitely she's been doing some healing, healing within this connection, healing all by herself. For the Sun card, we have focus on the lessons, focus on the positive, transmute the energy, hold your vision. So what energy are we talking about here? We're talking about the negative energy. You have to accept what's negative. You have to face what is in opposition to your true nature in order to overcome it, in order to alchemize it, in order to transmute that. And this is the principle of polarity here. I don't know if you guys can read all that, but these are, I bought these cards because I know that the designer of them chose to add the different natural laws on here, and I'm not familiar with them, and so I wanted to teach myself more about the laws, okay, or the principles. For the Divine Feminine, we also have the Queen of Swords. I need to accept I was naive, strength and complete truth, now build it strong. The designer of these cards, when she speaks of the Queen of Swords, she talks about how the woman that's present on the actual card, who she was prior to that was a very naive person, was a very woman full of gullibilityness, like she was able to be tricked very easily. She gave up too much of herself to everyone. She trusted in the wrong things. She didn't put enough trust in herself. She didn't give enough focus into her own willpower. She kind of was all over the map mentally. She never spoke her truth. She was kind of the person that everyone else wanted, but never for herself. So this Queen of Swords is a woman that has matured and has turned to that. And people talk about her as being like the bitch of the tarot, but I don't really see her like that because I kind of resonate with the Queen of Swords, and I understand what it means to have to really set boundaries and have to come to a place of your truth and honor who you are as a human being. And I respect the Queen of Swords. Anyways, so the Divine Feminine is doing really well. I don't feel that there's a disconnect at this time. I feel that in the past there were quite a bit of burdens on this connection, mostly related to the 3D, third-party interferences, work-related conflict, interpersonal problems as well with the Divine Feminine trying to control the situation. But the Divine Feminine has released a lot of those inner wounds. It has released her sense of control in this connection at this time. This Divine Feminine has allowed Source to step in and take hold of what's going to happen. This Divine Feminine is taking control of herself. and is offering herself to the divine in order for the divine to work through her to create something new within her. And because she's no longer invested in the energy of her person, she can fully invest into herself and fully transmute all that negative energy. For the Divine Masculine, I have the Hierophant card, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. The principal beliefs and values are, so this Divine Masculine has, because of the healing of the Divine Feminine, it's mirrored to the Divine Masculine. And so this Divine Masculine is able now to reflect on his core values and beliefs and can recognize and separate what are the beliefs of other people versus what are his beliefs. And he can sit confidently in his own beliefs at this time. He also has the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So he's feeling the feels. He has tons of deep-rooted emotions for this connection for himself and the Divine Feminine. I understand my feelings. I feel for you now. It's changed me completely. So I feel that at this time, because it's underneath the Sun card, that this Divine Masculine recognizes this connection for what it is. He understands that he's a twin flame. And that this connection, it has allowed him to be a better version of himself and has taught him things that he has never learned from another person before. Because this other person is in fact himself. And energetically, he's in union with himself. This Divine Masculine has done a lot of healing. A lot of realization has come to his awareness. He has the Ten of Cups here saying, you don't need no other man, girl. Stepping into his masculinity. For the connection, I have the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a little bit, at the present moment, it looks like it's a little bit 3D. There were some heavy burdens that this connection was holding on to related to the 3D with all these pentacles here. It could have been a lot of restrained sexual energy is what I'm getting. But now that sexual energy has been released, and both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are able to accept their partners for the way that they are. Let's pull some clarity on this Ten of Wands. It looks like the Divine Masculine was trying to carry these burdens all by himself. Let's get some clarity on that. What's up with this Ten of Wands? The Seven of Cups. So this Divine Masculine was carrying a lot of indecision and trying to make choices in relationship to this connection. Was this Divine Feminine in fact his Divine Feminine? How is he juggling his family life? How is he juggling work? How is he juggling his commitments to other places? How is he supposed to be of service? So he was a little bit all over the place, and this cycle of that has ended. Let's get another card. The Four of Pentacles. He was also in the past holding on to things that were in the present, like protecting his heart. Hiding behind what was third dimensional. Hiding behind, I have to show up for this. I have to show the world I'm like this. I have to be like this for the world. And that has ended. That burden has been released from the Divine Masculine. And he is in acceptance at this time. We're going to get some clarity on this Ten of Pentacles. What's up, 3D? What is up, third dimensional world? The Ace of Wands. And he's having a new passionate beginning in his truth, in his authorship of his Divine Masculine identity. He's being expressive creatively. He feels motivated. He is going after his wants and desires, and his wants and desires are for his divine feminine. He has everything that he needs at his fingertips. All of his needs are met. He's flourishing. He's abundant. He's carefree was what I'm getting, which apparently for this divine masculine was something that was another burden that he was carrying before, that he was carrying a lot of, he was a worrisome type person. And he's released some of those worries. I was asked to pull an abundant card, so I'm going to do that. All right, an oracle message on abundance for this connection. For the connection. A message for the connection. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. That's for the divine masculine on this 10 of Wands, okay? Let's get something for the divine feminine. Something for the divine feminine on this 9 of Pentacles. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree. Garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So I feel like that at this time, the divine feminine was working really, really hard to get her monies up, was kind of stressing herself out a little bit, and Source wants her to relax for now. So let's get some final thoughts for this connection. Final thoughts. I find you so incredibly attractive and sexy. It's intense for the connection. I run as I keep hurting you, divine feminine. Finances are a factor, divine feminine. I am trying to overcome my commitment issues, divine masculine. Please give me time to heal my past pain, divine feminine. I fear you will reject me, the divine masculine. I made the wrong choice. That's for the connection. So that's all that I have. I hope that you love this reading. If this reading resonates with you, please book in an extended reading. All that information is going to be in the description box. If you're interested in a personal horoscope, please send me an email with your sun sign and let me know what your sun sign is, and I'll talk to you about the prices. I think that's all that I have. Take care. I hope you love the reading.